LIMRA has told us that 87% of those who fail out of the financial services industry do so because they simply cannot get in front of enough people on a continuous basis. It really is not about having enough names, it's about having enough appointments. In this section, we will focus on doing just that. We will look at an approach process, which we refer to as the priority planning concepts. It's not just who you know, but what you do with who you know. Your prospecting process produces a stream of qualified suspects, but now you must turn those suspects into prospects via your approach process. Your approach process should focus in on three key objectives. First, discovering prospects with whom you want to do business with. Second, finding prospects who want to do business with you. And finally, processing a large enough number of prospects for the smallest possible investment of your time and money. Unfortunately, some financial professionals focus on a single needs approach. This may be a specific product or a single need which a consumer may have. In reality, no one product or need fits everyone because people have different needs as well as different priorities. Even though the single need approach will work, it is not very efficient since you're looking for a needle in a haystack. The prospect may have a need that you offer solutions for, but if that is not what the approach was based upon, how will they ever know? The other common approach is at the other end of the spectrum. This approach is a total needs process, which on the surface would appear much better. With this process, we spend considerable time uncovering all of the facts and situations and then propose a solution to the prospect's total needs. This approach will also work, but it is not overly efficient, since many people simply do not want to take the time to go through the process, or they just don't need or want a total review of their financial situation. They may not be comfortable in providing their personal financial information with someone that they have not yet built a relationship. This is why the priority planning review approach works so well. It is a very efficient, low-key approach that enables you to identify those people with whom you want to do business with and at the same time allows them to understand your products and services and decide whether they want to do business with you. It will also quickly and efficiently help eliminate poor suspects from your process. At the end of this approach, you will discover whether or not they have a need for one of your products or services. You will also determine if they have the means to pay for it and the desire to solve their financial needs. You will know if they have a single need or a comprehensive need. The priority planning review allows you to approach suspects comfortably through a 15 to 20-minute appointment, during which the suspect learns about the type of work you do and determines how you can be of service to them. No selling takes place during this approach. The purpose is for you to qualify them and determine if you can be of service. This approach requires a minimum investment of your time and is primarily a daytime activity. The end result is that you're able to extract people for your prospecting list with whom you wish to and can do business with. Your objective should be to conduct between 10 and 12 priority planning review approaches each week, which will result in an average of 6 new opening interviews and 2 to 3 sales per week. In addition, you will quickly begin to feel that this approach will be one of the best ways to meet eyeball to eyeball with existing clients, and that it is one of the best ways to conduct annual reviews with them. You will find this to be the best tool out there in order to find cross-selling opportunities. If you cannot get personally in front of them due to distance or a lack of time, or they may either be a B and C client, then you can use this great approach using email and/or video conferencing. Let me show you how it works. Click on the priority planning concept. Here you will select from one of 5 reviews. We have a personal priority planning review for both P&C and non-P&C insurance. Also, a PNC and non-PNC version of the Retirement Priority Planning Review, and finally, a review for a business owner. I think you'll agree that the names clearly identify the market for each type of review. Let's look at the first one, Personal Priority Planning Review. This includes information on property and casualty as well. Now, as you go through each of these reviews, you will find a common format. On the left, you will find the table of contents. You also have the ability not only to place the prospect's information on the page, but your information and logos as well on the right side of the page. Then you can save it as a PDF using the client's name, today's date, and the word review as the file's name. The first part is personal information, in which we will learn about them, their spouse, and their children. If you're using this in a review, pre-fill this information in prior to presenting it to the client and just ask them to verify that this information is still accurate. For the most part, the rest of the review is a checkbox format which allows your client or prospect to complete this quickly and easily. Remember, we said it was a 15 to 20-minute meeting. The personal planning profile has some probing questions which are not too important, but by answering them, they are beginning to think about their financial condition. Next, the financial statement, which is very simple to do. The client will just click on whatever the information is. Going down to the next section in the next page, we find financial planning priorities. This provides more probing questions. However, this time we're going to rank their priority from high, medium, or low. Current priorities allows them to set their priorities and say what's at the top of their mindset. The bottom line here is that they're telling you as well as themselves what their priorities are. We've also included future plans because many times you need to know what's going on in your client's future. We know that over 40% of new life insurance sales each year occur after a life event, according to LIMRA. So don't breeze over this section. One last section, as you can see, has been designed for a business. But remember, we do have a business review format as well. As you will quickly discover, these priority planning reviews are designed to do 6 key objectives. First, they will help your prospect understand the type of work that you do. Next, it will help define the prospect's needs, whether a single or comprehensive need. The prospect will begin to understand their current needs, and you will then understand their priorities. Again, this approach will quickly and efficiently eliminate poor prospects. It will set the stage for your next meeting with favorable prospects. And finally, for your convenience, we've included some language which you can use with the priority planning concepts. Just click, open, and review. Take the time to review this concept. It will make a big impact on getting more appointments, more referrals, and in the end, more sales. And you've helped your clients achieve their goals and objectives. Thanks for watching.